So I'm just gonna make a couple videos. But I want to go into the other shit, the immortal blood and all that. But I want the you know what? It's like if they send some innocent fucking sheriff, which more than likely they're not innocent. It's the worst part is it has stuff to do with the immortal blood. Okay, but because there could be at this point, there definitely could be innocent cops and more so sheriffs. Like you ain't becoming a sheriff unless you fucking know some shit, man. And I didn't realize that now then, but I realize that now. And I see the manipulation strings, and it's like you don't know how fucked up this really is. It's like even the sheriffs that know about this, there's a possibility that not all of them understand, because that's what I'm saying. It's like I've watched even the people that know not completely understand it. I'm really sorry. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm sorry that fucking like I can't explain that better. The only way that I can explain it better is being there. And where am I going? Where am I going from here? My arm feels somewhat better. I can still feel the click. So I mean, I'm thinking the bone is broke right about here. It's fucking crazy. It's like I can feel the click up here though. That's what I'm saying. It's for the most part it's better, you know. And I don't know what the fuck that was, but to know that there's like at least one hernia on my, and I've had that for God knows how long, and it's like that's why they've prevented me from going to the hospital. So because God forbid, a doctor that's not well um under fucking surveillance fucking finds out that my blood is a very very particular kind of fucking blood, and the only difference is I don't have type O blood. So they tried doing this whole fucking thing. It's like it doesn't exactly whatever. The point that I was getting to as far as like the sheriffs and like the cops, it's like cops. It's like there's not enough position. Like there's not enough people that are mentally capable and stable enough. Like on the other side, that's what I'm saying. It's not it's just like the analogy of there's not enough people to fill the McDonald's positions that to fill all, that's what I'm saying, to make sure that the order's right every time. It's like that's what I'm saying. It's like it's nothing against McDonald's people, it's nothing against the police department, it's nothing against the sheriff's department. And that's where it gets down to understanding what it is that this place is facing off with. That's why I'm saying it's like they know, but I know that they know. I that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know how to fucking I feel sympathy even if I shouldn't feel sympathy for people who have made choices. That's the biggest part of the oh man. I got an eyelash, great, in my eye. That's wonderful. That's gonna freaking bug me for the rest of this video, actually, probably, son of a. So but that's the same with high level military. That's same with everything. And everybody's got their own little form of like ways of doing things. That's what, I was explaining to somebody. It's like this is all magic shit, but this is why the blood was important. And this is what all, because of greed and jealousy and the fuck you and the, to me, fucking every direction. I was just like, and you're wondering why I don't fucking, I mean, really, you know, I don't even give a shit, man. I do give a shit and I don't give a shit. I don't know how to give a shit. At this point, I do not know how to give a shit. Because it's one direction or the other. Like it's all of the things that I'm trying to explain, and it's like I don't even want to explain it. If I said that I liked, wow, man, people are really fun, because then they'd be like, oh, see, I know somebody's watching this video. I know that there's people watching this video being like, I'm the one. It's like, whatever, man. It's just go be the one. Get the fuck away from me. Seriously, I freaking, it's like my faith in God is so unbelievably strong. It's like even when I'm cursing him out, it's, I fucking hate you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like, but it's not that. Frustrated for a city, it's like people. That's why it's like, it's like, but no, making, it's like, it's like there is a human being making sure that my videos go nowhere. Because they're trying to become me, and it's like, because that likes me. And they want it. They want that to like them. I'm just like, that's your logic? Really? That's your fucking logic, man? Oh, fuck this shit. Oh, trust me, I'm not drunk. I know I'm drinking a beer, but trust me, this is like, yeah, I got one other beer. It's like, that's not drunk, man. I'm just like, why doesn't it like me? I'm thinking that's what. So why doesn't it like me? It's like, holy shit, I don't know what to fucking tell you. It's like, you know, I'm not even like with experience. It's crazy, man. This shit is so fucking crazy, man. It's like I don't like when cops get shot, but I also don't like when fucking cops shoot people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, man, I really, but yo, man, you know what? I would, wow, man, oh my god, yo, really, I am just like, wow, man, I am just like, wow. Most of the things I've said are, I mean, it's pretty much, it's all true, just about. But I mean, I just threw shit out there just to see what type of reactions I would fucking, what that would bring back to me. And that's the point of being a point, it's like, wow, man, it's like people that want to think that their lives don't mean nothing. That's not true. But it is true, but it's not true. Your life should mean something to you. Your life should mean something to the people that you influence in life. That is a part of purpose. And then there is, don't forget about God. Because without what, God is so hard to explain what is from there, here. And why, wow, why doesn't that like me? It's like, because fucking, it's like, why does it like you? It's like, why can't I be the one? Why can't I? It's like, yo, man, it's like, just fucking. That's why it's like, I've even been prevented from being myself. Like, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like I went off on that lady in the fucking store. Like, that was a part of me, but it was just the fucking timing of it was just. I was just like, wow, man. It's like over the past couple of months, people have barely fucking said one fucking word to me. Okay, other than a few small, but even those, it's been very light words over the past month. Any human contact I've actually had. So when that one turned around to me at this precise time, while I'm thinking about the black woman that told me, because she was fucking pissed off with what was going on out of my mouth, because I was pissed off about what the fuck I was trying to process at the fucking time of processing it. Does not matter if it was like, well, it's a few weeks, or it's a fucking few months. It's like, yeah, well, some things take a little bit longer to figure out what the fuck's going on. All right. Especially while I'm trying to get my dick sucked when I'm young, or fucking, trying to get laid, or fucking, like, just trying to fucking, relax my brain from the fucking on and off fucking very well timed poisoning in my fucking life, okay, which I wasn't even aware of, but I was like, nah, man, that shit. Nah, man. You know the best part about doing regular drugs, like real street drugs, like ecstasy or marijuana or fucking, but there's a time limit. Okay, for the most part there's a time limit, and then there's an initial start, and then there's the experience of it, and then there's the wearing off period. Okay, this shit that they were hitting me with was way different than that. Okay, this shit was fucking me up in all sorts of fucking ways. And I was not taking this willingly. Like, let me go buy this and get myself fucking high on stuff that's gonna turn me into a radioactive fucking super mutant. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, how it is, Alfred, it's like, you know, you're in the fucking club, and, you're looking to have a good night, so, and then all of a sudden, somebody's just passing around the weaponized hallucinogens, no, 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 no. Wow. Fucking wow. Wow. Fucking wow. So why didn't they add that into the fucking movie? Fuck weaponized hallucinogens, because there wasn't much seeing shit. You know, what if how it is, Alfred? You're in the club, and somebody's just passing. Which actually, fuck the club. Hey, Alfred. You know how it is when you're like sitting in your house, and like like a friend comes over, and then like all of a sudden like you're switching the fucking television fucking without a remote. Actually, let me just throw one more out there, like, so we're all fucking very, very specific on what I'm saying. Okay, so like how it is, like when you're like sitting by yourself, and like like the TV's unplugged, but somehow, some way, fucking you're playing video games with other people with your fucking headphones on, fucking, that are literally talking through the fucking, and it's like, what do you mean the fucking the plug's out of the wall and you're still playing video games with us? It's like, are you guys real? It's like, of course we are. It's like, of course you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you fucking are. Because, holy shit, I'm powering the fucking TV from fucking 6 feet away from the plug. It's out of the wall. So somehow I was able to fucking, what would that be considered? Like, so I was putting off a fucking obvious current, like when a fucking, you bring a certain type of power source close to a fucking light bulb, you know what I'm saying? A radioactive source next to a light bulb. That's awesome. You know, I remember getting on a plane. How many times did I get on a plane? Well, the point being is, I remember getting on a plane to go to my mother's house, is the only thing, my real mother's house. And, you know, it's funny. It's like as they had me go through the x-ray machine, the fucking motherfuckers were like, "You're glowing." I was like, "I'm glowing." And it was like, "What are you?" I was like, is this a joke? Am I being arrested for the fucking marijuana that's in my sock? I mean, you know, very little, very little marijuana that was in my sock. I was like, am I being arrested? I'm a minor. Oh, that's fucking great, man. That's fucking, yep. That's just one more fucking. Why are your bones? You, they were like, I was. I don't even fucking know. I was more nervous about the fucking small amount of marijuana that I was literally. I made sure I didn't fucking like wash my feet, you know what I'm saying? So like the dogs could probably not pick up the fucking smell of the marijuana. Like I was like, yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It was like, am I really being arrested for fucking like 2 grams, not even a fucking dime baggie of marijuana right now, like in my sock, because I went through an X-ray machine? And it was like, no, your bones are glowing. I'm like, your bones are glowing. What are you smoking that crack? You fucking, yeah, you dipping into the stash. That's what you're doing. That's what I was like. Am I being arrested? Fucking, holy shit! I hate my life. So that was what, 14? Yeah, that was fun. And where was I storytelling about this fucking? Oh yeah, that's why the blood was so important. It's like that's why I want to tell the story so bad. It's like because it's all the different parts of the story, but it really had something to do with the blood being tied in with, you know, certain things when it comes to like, you know, covenants and shit like that. And you know, why is it that I was, you know, not so much affected as other people? And it was like, you know, probably due to the fact that, you know, I was born literally with the, which all sounds like fucking crazy bullshit until fucking, you know, one day it fucking eventually will happen to you. But don't worry, by then it will be way too fucking late. And it's like, and I watched how, like, you know, they were like, I want to tell that whole fucking story because it's just so, it's like, well, we're gonna kill you. And it's like, well, you want to do the right thing, right? It's like, yeah, I want to do the right thing, you know, because these people want to kill me, obviously. It's like, well, then, you know, and then it was like, you know, it's like, okay. And then it's like, and then after I do it, it's like, yeah, well, we don't like you. It's like, well, you just fucking, you just, what the, well, we're gonna fucking erase you too. It's like, ooh, what? Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. This is fucking so fucked. This place is fucked. And I knew it so long ago. It's like, damn, man. It's like that's. It's like, why doesn't that like me? It's like because fucking you're a fucking great individual, and you know that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? But I do everything. So I don't want to know. You know what? I. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's why it's like okay, so these people want to fuck me over, right? But they're mad at me for like just what seems like a simple kind of problem to work out. But then these people come along and it's like, well, yeah, I want to help and you seem like great people and good people. And it's like, yeah, you want to do the right thing. And it's like, yeah, I want to do the right thing. And then it's like, right after they got their fucking hands on the gift that I gave to them at that point, it was like, ha, we fucked you. It's like, ha, don't worry, you're fucked. Trust me, you know. But we're gonna do this. It's like, well, then fucking, congrats. And then that leads to, ta-da, today's date and time. And what's going on in the fucking world. And it's like, yeah, you fucked me. Good job. Good fucking job. So you just basically fucked yourselves because now it's like, oh God, it hurts. It fucking hurt because and then it's like, it's. So I was explaining this as, well, let's say that there's two doors, door A and door B. And even if this sounds like a fantasic. In other words, try to fucking listen and pay attention. So in other words, if there's door A and there's door B, and if you go through door A, you can wear, even if you're not wearing it, it will appear due to magic that you're wearing a coat. And by wearing that coat, okay, try not to get stuck on the, metaphor of the coat, okay? It's more like a metaphor. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so, the actual statement of, so if you go through door A, you can end up wearing a coat. Even if you're not wearing it, it will appear that you're wearing a coat. And if you go through door B, it will also appear that you will be wearing a coat. Okay? And by wearing that coat, you can save 10 people's lives. Okay? Now, door A, you don't have to do very much in order to make it seem like you're wearing this coat, which will save 10 people. And behind door B, on the other hand, you have to do something somewhat horrible in order to make it seem like you're wearing that coat in order to save 10 people. Now, this is from a good person's perspective, not anything else to be applied at that point. So, good person good person 1 would say, well, I would choose door A in order to make it seem like I'm wearing the coat. It will look to others that I'm wearing, so that I can save those 10 people. And person 2 would also say that they would choose door A in order to wear the coat. Now, the problem is that some people, so in this situation, it's nice that door A could be chosen by person number 1. And even if it is the door that person number 2 wants to choose, unfortunately, person 1 and person 2 were born into different covenants. Okay? So therefore, person 1 can go through door A to wear the coat to save those 10 people. But person 2, although they may want to go through door A to wear that coat to save 10 people, person 2 was born into a different covenant. And they cannot use door A. So really, it's not an option. Even if it is an option, it's not an option. So they have to go through door 2, do something horrible in order to save 10 people. And you could sit there and say, well, sucks for door 2. Door B with person number 2. And then you take out of that equation, well, what happens if person 1 is not available? Now, person 2, although seeing the door, cannot go through the door of door A. They have to proceed through door B in order to wear the coat to save 10 people. And after saving those 10 people, they're not really completely sure of the outcome, because those 10 people could have something to say after being saved about what the person did in order to save them. Okay? Are we I already know that I fucking know. Fuck you guys, man. No, seriously. I don't know. Is that in your video from the long time ago of me? Fuck you. Anyway, listen. So, try to focus. That was not meant for anybody else viewing this. That was meant for those motherfuckers. So, oh, we don't like him. I don't want to get into this right now. I so want to laugh about just fucking keep it up, because I'm going to keep it up. You know what I mean? So my point being is that it's nice that, people would be like, well, why didn't you get... Now that's just one situation of the 2 different people born into 2 different covenants, okay? Oh, well, it's like... But then, let's say the situation changes. The person from number 1 person and number 2 person, there's another situation. And that time, basically, door 2 or door B is easier. You don't have to do something horrible. And door A, you might have to do something that's just a little bit bad. Not so much horrible. It's that type of complicated, And what I just explained is basically what happened with the blood and the fucking improvement of the blood from the said person. And that's just a whole fucking complex of shit. But because they already knew what these people would do, and voila, ta-da! Wonderful. It's because of greed. It's because of envy. It's because of jealousy. It's because of a lot of other stuff. Welcome to the Bible. I'm Jesus Christ. How you doing today, team? You know what I mean? Fucking Loki. Transform into the dragon again while we getting high. Do that, bitch. What's up? I will eat you. Fuck you, Loki. You piece of